Lady D Denise Gomez, and I have exciting interview segments and features inside the zone. For recording artists, you can sing? Well, Inside the Zone, second Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. is for you. Writers, share your story, no man, in From the Author's Zone on third Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Male Zone has unbelievably juicy stories of love, heartbreak, and triumph. 7 p.m. has never been this good. On Mondays, it's news, talk, engaging features at 7 in the Monday Drive. And Center Stage has everyone talking on Thursdays. Be a part of the show. Email me insidethezone@gmail.com or call me 914-304-2592. For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D Denise Gomez inside the zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney. Change the atmosphere of your worship experience with Creative House LED Video Wall. Financing is available. Easy monthly payments, $0 down, 3-year warranty, and 24/7 customer service. We provide you with high quality, high refresh rate, and stable LED screens. Call Creative House at 914-510-4546. That's 914-510-4546. Or visit our website at www.cre8ivehouse.us. People love good tasting food. Think about it. There are countless cultures and subcultures in the world. And food, well, let's say, is exceptional. Our palates come alive when we smell the aroma of some good Jamaican fried chicken, crock pot iguana stew in Florida, jollof rice, a taste of West Africa, and flying fish in Barbados. The takeaway? Each is unique in taste. Yet, there are a few unusual dishes that make us cringe, like the Jamaican Susumba, aka Gully bean, Bitaya, or Jing Leed, grasshoppers in Thailand. And not to gross you out any further, but fried spider in Cambodia. Would you eat that? A Satideh morning runnings. Come, make we talk.
Would you eat that? Would you eat that? Ha, I tell you, food. Morning. It is called Satideh. Satideh. Saturday or Saturday. Saturday. Morning without the G. Mawnin. That's what we do.
With the G morning.
Spelling class is on. Yeah, spelling class with pronunciation, enunciation, so on and so on. A very wonderful Saturday to you ladies. How are you?
I am fabulous.
Good.
I'm loving this topic this morning.
Yes, we're hearing you.
Okay,
Jackie,
because
how
I was
you
just
doing?
cutting in and out. I don't know why.
I don't know what's happening over there, but we're good over here. And
Yeah,
kitchen, the
we
chef,
good.
the chef is in the kitchen doing what he does, and I'm
We
just
good enough.
waiting for the
But
meal.
maybe because we're talking about food this morning, a food video that I did 4 years ago just popped up on my screen. How about
All right,
that?
Yes.
that is
Facebook
nice.
no.
In my
Facebook know what they're
memories.
doing.
Jackie, you should have sent it to me so I could upload it. You should have sent it to me so I could have
No, the
uploaded
thing is,
it.
it just came in. I didn't.
Oh,
It just came
okay.
in while
All
you were
right,
doing
no
the
problem.
promo. That's when it came in.
So, Max,
Oh
what you
man!
up to? You good?
But anyway,
You eat up a
Yes,
storm?
I'm not. I didn't cook up a storm, I just made simple thing. I made a chicken and I made potato salad with sweet potato and regular potato. I've done that
Oh,
before.
so
I did a combination of that,
all right.
and I didn't make no rice because I've been eating rice and peas all week. So I decided I'm not cooking no rice.
okay,
And what
then
I did, I
nice.
made some sweet plantain and some corn. That was it. Because normally we go away for Thanksgiving, but this year, Norman's
Mm-hmm.
cousin house, where we normally go, she had to work because she's an RN. So
Mm-hmm.
we didn't go to her house. So we stayed on both of us. So it was just the two of us.
Okay, there's nothing
And
wrong
of
with
course,
that now.
I made enough dinner so I could have offered to a neighbor. So that
Oh,
was what
very
I did.
nice. And Jack, you were
Yes.
by
Oh,
the
that's
by
nice.
the pool. Jack, you were by the pool.
I was by the pool.
Yeah.
Everything was set up beautifully. We had a nice long table with two side tables attached, nicely decorated, and it was about 30 of us.
Oh,
And
nice.
everybody
Nice.
brought something, and I just so I brought the curry goat and the sweet potato pudding and
Thank
the
you.
gungo peas and rice, and of course those were the hit
Yes,
because
please.
everybody
That's
wanted
right.
the pudding. People are hide the
I
pudding.
saw the preparation of the curry, but I never saw the final part. I saw you seasoning the curry goat.
Yes, but we saw her
Yeah,
kneading
man,
the
it
poor
was.
meat. She kneaded
I
the
made
meat.
So
up my seasoning, and
you must have little left
it
back
was
the gas and come for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we didn't even have any leave for us to bring back home.
I hate that.
It was a lovely.
I
It was
tell
a
you.
lovely evening.
Yeah, we had a good
Very
day too.
nice, and
Yeah,
the weather was beautiful. The weather was beautiful.
All right. So I went
Nice.
over to Cooler Runnings restaurant here.
Oh, you were at Cooler Runnings.
So we had
Yes.
that restaurant. They sponsor my show, and it's relationship. So I went over. So did other people who usually support and participate. Jackie, when she was over here with us, we do that too. So it was
Yeah,
a
I
nice
miss that
day.
because I love doing that.
Yeah, it was a nice
Right.
day. And then after that, I passed by my church because we were feeding the refugees who we cater to every Friday. So
Oh,
we gave them dinner and so on. And then I came home and friends and family. So it was a nice.
nice.
And a lot of laughter
Okay.
with
Nice.
me and the crew, Ethan and
Oh
everybody.
my.
So, yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's nice. That's
Yes.
nice.
So it was nice. Would like to welcome
Yeah,
you
the
to the
laughter
show
part
this
is.
morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's 17 minutes after 10. Sorry, Jackie. It's 17 minutes after 10.
That's okay.
And time is
Invite.
Yes, share the link. Tell people to run. Come. We know a lot of you are foodies. If you're not a foodie, you like to cook it. So we want to
Yes.
say welcome to you. Would you eat that? There are some types of food that when we see them, we're not in that culture. We say, Lord, we wouldn't eat that. And the foods that we really like, sometimes we cook it every day. I recall saying to you the other day that, some houses that you would pass as a child, there is a particular smell, and you would say to yourself, oh, every time we pass by, it sounds like them are cook something.
Smell like.
Or it smell like.
Sound like.
Yes. So, but food,
Sound
as we
like
say,
us.
what is the
Smell
term
like.
we use?
Smell like, she said.
What is the term
It
we
smell
use?
like, she said.
Part of life, right?
Eh?
So without food, we have to eat. You can drink fluids of any color and taste. But you need food. You need food.
Yes.
You can just go slow. Oh, I hear something there. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Great is the Lord's faithfulness to us. And here we are talking about would you eat that? But before we start talking about what we like and what other cultures like, because if you notice in the promo, I did a little research so I could pop out something.
I saw that. You did very well.
And thank you. And people loving them food wherever they live. So who am I?
Yes.
Or who are we to say
No matter
otherwise?
how bizarre we think it is, to them, it's staple. You know, it's their everyday meal.
Absolutely. So would like to apologize for Sherns. She is not able to join us this morning. And Jenny's okay. She's just not able. But Max, we had missed you for the 2 weeks. So
yes,
I must say welcome back to you.
Thank you.
So we want to say good morning to Drea, who is in Barbados. And as I was putting the clip together, I thought of Andrea. I said, oh, let me drop in something about flying fish over in Barbados there. So good morning, Drea.
Okay, nice.
And
flying fish.
Guess who is here? Aldith. What is her?
Oh,
yes.
Aldith.
And what is Aldith's favorite?
Aldith.
What would Aldith say again? So Sharon,
bewildered.
Bewildered.
She's bewildered. She's bewildered.
She'll be bewildered not being here with us for a while. That's the bewilderment.
Yeah.
So welcome, Aldith. And our girl Herms is here. Herman is here. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
And Andrea says, good to see you, Max.
Thank you.
Were missed.
Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah,
she missed me.
Says, good morning, Lady D and friends. Morning. So Herman
good
says,
morning.
yeah, come with me.
Touring pan.
What is
touring pan?
She'll come for food. I must be the carrier where you get left over in there.
Right.
The carrier, I think the touring pan in the carrier, like you have several layers.
Right. Morning.
Right.
So Herman is going to have to clarify.
Yes. Morning, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, please share. Anne-Marie, one of my besties. We went to school together. So morning, Anne-Marie. So please share, everyone. Invite people to come. Let's talk about food. Food is a good thing. We sometimes ask each other, what you like to eat, or what are your favorite meals? And sometimes we have savored the taste over time for so many different kinds of food that we either pause or right away we can say, oh, me love ackee and saltfish, or me love, something. And then they say, so you're not trying nothing else? I say, no, stop. Me not try nothing new. Right? And you can't beat people, because sometimes we are a little afraid to try new things. Change for us is not for human beings. It's not always, right?
Especially us Jamaicans.
Yeah, we love what we love. It is breadfruit. And for most people across the Caribbean, and for other cultures too. But there is something special about certain Caribbean islands that when people go to visit, they can't wait to try. Is what are going over here. So okay. Chicken back. See there? Anne-Marie says she loves chicken back.
Yeah. No, I love it too.
Listen.
Chicken back.
All the way.
And
so chicken back then a style now, because I only brown stew.
You can jerk it too.
And fry it.
Yeah, you can jerk, you can fry. Okay. Yes. So welcome everyone. So Max, what do you like? And what have you tried? What have you tried outside of your culture, if you have?
Okay. So my favorite dish of all times, protein-wise, is curry chicken. I love curry chicken with a passion, but I only use certain curry. I only use Blue Mountain or Natagad for them, or I use Better Pack. I don't believe in any other curry but those two. Number one is of course is Blue Mountain. What I've tried outside of my culture once years ago when I lived in Jamaica, I tried duck. And I was not fond of it at all.
Oh,
I remember it was Secretary's Week and my boss had taken us, myself and another secretary in the company to a restaurant somewhere uptown. I think it was up in Ligani Plaza, somewhere there. I think it was a Chinese restaurant and they made duck. And she ordered duck and it was not my liking. That's the only thing I've ever tried that's strange and different. I can't recall anything else that I've tried
Jack,
that's different.
what about you?
What you mean? What I like?
Yeah.
It's so hard because we're such foodies. My family or my sister and I especially, we are foodies. So it's kind of hard for me to say I have one special. But I do like cassava dumpling with with any kind of gravy. Can you hear me? Because I think this internet is shifting.
Your internet.
But I like my cassava dumpling with any kind of gravy, maybe curry gravy, oxtail gravy, or something like that, you know. Yeah. And my grandfather used to make something. It's like rundown, but coconut milk is added to it. A little curry, and they thicken it, and it have all kind of susumba is in there sometimes, but I didn't like the susumba, so he would put like the little red tomatoes, the little tomatoes that the tomates that they would pick off the tree, tomato and onion and scallion and so on.
Okay,
and they call it lopsy. I liked that.
All right. So welcome everyone. 25 minutes after 10 o'clock. Would you eat that? So right now in this segment, we're sharing about what we like, but we'll also be delving into some of this foods we've seen other people eat in other countries too. And they seem to enjoy it. But for me, I am a curry fan. When I used to eat meat, I would eat curry chicken every day, especially when I worked downtown. There's a restaurant that they used to run. I'm sure they do it still. Upstairs.
Oh my!
Store. That restaurant, the people could cook upstairs. Times store. Upstairs, a bookstore, and every day.
Yeah.
What was it, Phil? G's Place. Oh, my auntie says G's Place, and so I used to go up there. And as the gentleman see me come up in the line, him said, curry chicken, me say, me say yes. Seriously, it's like me not want to eat nothing more. And I guess it's because it was so tasty. And unknowingly to me, from I was a child, you know, especially with like, I like to get a lot of peas.
The people them brand you.
No, seriously. So as a child, I loved red peas. But I didn't realize that I was having a reaction. I would be burping from now until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the more I would eat certain things, I realized like something going on with my stomach. But you're little and you drink water, you drink tea and things like that. But the curry chicken business there, I guess that was what hit me over the edge, pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like not when I would eat meat, it was not digesting. So it coming like something just a pile up food in my stomach. And I remember going to, it was so bad. And it was not reflux. My stomach just wasn't processing the food.
Yeah.
As it ought. Yes. And so Dr. Jackson put me on a little timeout, and then they test me again, and after that they made me try again, and the same thing happened. The meat was just not
digesting.
No, and so they just say, you know what? I may just stop. Stop. The last thing that came off the list was really chicken, but boy, one day me cook it and somehow that chicken me bathe it till it couldn't bathe no more in lemon. and it was so raw. I'm like, oh no, me done with you. Over. So yeah, that is off the calendar. But curry is my thing. So
Oh, wow.
weird foods. So let's see. Let's see, because we don't want to leave out our audience. So that was my little story. Charles, it says, good morning, my Fab
Good
Five.
morning, my
Oh,
Fab
it's
Five
Fab
and the rest
Three,
of
but
the same man.
thank you. Sure.
Thank
Fab
you.
Five. Sure, we
Charles.
go rebrand this as something, you know, call this Saturday morning.
No
Hold
five
on,
away.
pause. Eval said the dish I described, they call it what?
Hold on. Flum body. Okay, so Herman says susumba mixed with ackee and saltfish eaten with fried dumpling is my favorite breakfast meal.
What?
Sure. And so
I like
Eval says,
susumba.
Jackie, we call that flum body.
Flum
What?
body.
I hope we get the
I know it has
pronunciation right.
pakasa.
Oh,
Pakasa, I know it has.
okay.
You see?
I'll come
Everybody
together.
calling.
Then Herman says no, cassava dumpling in red peas or gunkus
Yes,
or
man.
mini peas. And she makes sure
Yes,
put the
man.
peas. So you know
Yes,
what
man.
that means. That's
Yes,
the
No give her nothing else.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Herman.
Charles says, have you ever tried rabbit? No, you know, we need
I don't know about
Yes.
that.
I gave you a rabbit story before, but in a way previous show, I'll tell you about it later.
Good morning, everyone. Please, we are asking you, and if we need to go a little further, we are begging you. Please share the link with someone
Subscribe and
tell them to
subscribe.
just subscribe, man, and share it and tell them food over here. Come.
Tell
All
them
right.
to come join me.
Right.
Food of
We're
all.
cooking up a storm over here.
So if you notice, I was very intentional for this show. If you notice in the background, there is a chef rolling up him dough.
Hello, chef.
Okay, then. So you stay there. Now,
All right.
Charles says, I love red herring and mackerel with dumplings, green banana, and breadfruit.
Breadfruit.
Shucks.
I'm.
Herman says, that restaurant upstairs, Times Store, was my favorite eating place when I went downtown. So, you want to see, we know what we're talking about here. Karine says, that restaurant. Okay, so Karine, where's Karine's comment? Karine says, blue draws. Don't take away the Jamaican card.
Hey, Karine, I make a good blue draws.
What kind of fabric you use, Mickey?
Banana leaf. Banana leaf is the fabric.
So Aldrich says, yes, herring, great dish. We don't want no rabbit.
No want no rabbit, guys. I mean, I ain't no rabbit.
That's somebody now.
Charles, he says, who tried green banana dumplings? Me not think.
I did. My grandmother used to make that.
Yeah, even a couple of weeks ago, I made that.
But my grandmother, she would dry the banana and beat. She would dry the banana and zinc outside, and then she beat it and mix it with flour. We used to call it conconte. It was conconte for us.
So,
yes,
morning, Felix. So he says, good morning, Lady D and crew. I pray that all is well with you and that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Yes, we did.
Yes,
I'm
thank
just
you.
taking the opportunity to join the fun. Now, give it to me. So Felix, Felix, as you come, you know, wherever you're from, share some unusual foods and share what you like. Okay?
Yes,
man. Karine says, I'll have to try it because I always get turned off by it. All right. So she said, rabbit, nice. Yes, rabbit on the exotic self.
May I my sister
Jackie, you guys ever mix tin mackerel?
No.
Tin mackerel.
Salt mackerel, not the tin one.
Yes.
Well,
salt mackerel come in the tin too, you know.
Oh, true. So yeah.
So Aldrich says the other day, lady, he told me I should not be eating anything with blood, no mackerel, etc. I love my salt mackerel in rundown and soft green bananas with dry yellow yam. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Nah, tin mackerel and ackee, nice, bad. Sure.
No. Which one? The
Never
tin
eat that
mackerel
yet.
with the tomato sauce. That is that when you're talking? Or
the salt one.
Yeah, kind of explain. I mean, I understand the ackee and the tin mackerel part.
All right. Well, there is
Ackee and red
ackee
herring.
and red herring. Okay, one of people interesting.
Yes.
Yes, man. So
Very.
some big food. I there are a lot of things I like, but some things I kind of pull back on. You know, like yeah, but you like them anyway. So
Yes.
there are people who they only like starchy stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
anything to do with flour, anything starch, like they will tell you there may be
Right.
too much vegetables and so on. So if you look in them plate and you say, you don't want a salad or no, sir, me don't want none of that. And we know that that's very important. Jackie will be back. So stay with
Exactly.
us. Welcome. It's
Right.
10:34. Would you eat that? So all we're doing is highlighting right now what we like to eat. But if you are familiar with other foods from other cultures, we invite you to tell us what you've ever tried or what you have heard of. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning. Valerie, please share with your friends and family. All right. So I did a bit of research. Max, you have any unusual?
Me
Oh, Jax
too.
is back. All right. Let me
Yeah.
pull
Yes.
Jax
I
in.
did some research too.
Welcome, Jax. I know things are happening over your end.
Yeah, I have the kids as well.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, so.
So Vera says she loves
Yeah, but
corn.
I did find some unusual stuff too.
Right.
Me too.
Me too.
It was an interesting research.
We shall share and compare.
So we'll have some interesting
We
foods.
shall
10:35.
share and compare.
Yes, but before we do that, it's 10:35. I have to take a quick time signal courtesy of Creative House.
Change the atmosphere of your worship experience with Creative House LED video wall. Financing is available. Easy monthly payments, $0 down, 3-year warranty, and 24/7 customer service. We provide you with high quality, high refresh rate, and stable LED screens. Call Creative House at 914-510-4546. That's 914-510-4546. Or visit our website at www.cre8ivehouse.us.
Welcome back to Saturday Morning Runnings. I'm your host, Lady D, Denise Gomez, alongside Max, Jackie, and Jackie this morning. Of course, Sharon's not here with us. She's busy out, but we miss her. And good morning to Jen. It's a pleasure having you all here with us. And please, once you join the chat, I'm asking you to share the link with someone and say, hey, a pure joke them over here at talk about herring and ackee. Who do that? Right? Especially if you have never tried it and it sounds funny. Boy, one thing with the herring though, as much as it's nice, it's very lasting in smell.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And I don't think people should cook those things in these foreign houses. The smell get locked up.
Especially in New York.
Apartment.
Especially in New York. Not only lock up,
in New York,
but it lock up in your clothes.
Exactly.
Yes. But before we get into that, if there are persons here, most of us attend church. Most of us are church goers. And so if you notice, Creative House is offering. So hold on, Jackie. Let me do my promo before you get.
It's Max with me along.
So I'm inviting you to support. Hold on, Jackie. Hold on. So I'm inviting you to support Creative House. If you are hosting an event, whether it's a party or you're having something at your church and you want that extra edge in terms of your graphic display and videos on screen. And Henry is very understanding. You can negotiate with him in terms of picking up. Yes. So please give him a call at 914-510-4546. 914-510-4546. Spruce up your event, man. Let when people walk in, especially if you're doing something at the house, like when some are coming in the backyard and them walk around and them say, Top, oh, what this lady do? Yes, do go on with
Good.
things. So let them walk into your space and say, "Ooh, I like." So let's hop on back over to the chat, and then Jackie, whatever you were laughing about, I'll get that back. Okay, so here is Felix now. I love blue draws,
I
but
love
lately I
blue
got
dress.
caught up in watching some Jamaican YouTubers with their creative cooking, and I can't wait to get there to try their beetroot dumplings cooked down in coconut milk.
No.
Listen, Felix, you don't have to go far because I have what you call a guilt-free dumpling. I'm just waiting to finish school so I can market them. I'll tell you a little bit more later.
There you go.
Okay.
And here, so Miss Bewildered says, I pulled back on pigtail. Just can't eat it anymore. I would eat tripe and bean. No, I wouldn't eat tripe and bean now
Says she
either,
wouldn't.
or light. I love light more than kidney. I used to love light. I would have beat it because light not easy to cook. So you have to kind of beat
Yes,
it
you
a
have to
bit.
take out the ear out
Right?
of it.
Mhm. Yes, beat light. Kidney, I could never, not kidney, liver. I could never appreciate the taste of liver.
But
Liver
kidney have a
and,
strong
and
taste.
yellow
Kidney
yam.
have a very
It's a
strong
little,
taste.
it's a little hard. Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
manage for some people because it has a
Trust me with the
distinct
accurate
taste.
mackerel.
Right.
Trust me with the accurate mackerel.
Karine, stop right there. So, okay, so let's go on down. One moment. So, Bewildered says, maybe our taste bud change as we get older. Speak for yourself, dear
Yes,
Bewildered.
they
That's true.
do.
Mhm.
They
That's
do.
a
They
fact,
do.
yes.
Yeah, we learned that at school. But definitely.
Yes. Herman says, eat
Yes.
alligator meat without knowing what
Uh-uh.
was in the wrap, but my daughter knew all about it. Well, can
Not
I
me.
tell
I
you?
saw.
That's why I like shrimp.
No.
So I
So
like
I
no
will
rub.
tell you, I am a firm believer. Anything God has created of meat kind that has flesh, once you put it on fire, it can eat.
Mm, not me.
That's me. So
Me
I
not
will
eat it.
try. I will try stuff. I will try
Not
stuff
me.
as long as the stomach can hold it. I will try it. If the stomach
First
refuses,
of all,
then
I can't eat nothing that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of alligator, lizard, frog. I'm not eating them. I'm afraid of them.
so, I mean, you
When
had a
when I
good
saw
experience.
Yes, man.
Lady
But
D, when I saw the promo with the fried spiders, I'm like, Jesus, really?
And I'm sure it tastes
listen.
good.
Yes.
Fried spider?
Listen.
Yeah, but it's like shrimp. Remember when you have the shrimp in its shell, we pull it
Yes.
apart and me like the head. Me can't tell anybody. Me just bite that head and
Yes.
chew it up. Hey.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can
So
I
I
compliment
don't
Lady D
think.
on something here?
Mhm.
I'd like to compliment Lady D on something publicly. There's
What that-
nobody in this world who can eat a fish head like Lady D.
Up
Nobody.
to Thursday.
Listen,
They talk about it
when
when we were
Lady
at
D
dinner.
eats a fish head, Lady D has come to my house, I fry fish, I make sure she gets her nice
Yes.
fish. And so, listen, I would sit on and watch her for the whole day because it's like full appreciation.
It's my
Because
I am
there's
very
the only
meticulous.
thing that's left when Lady D is finished is dust. Not even the
No,
dog
that's
will
true.
smell it and walk with. The dog is going to smell
Yes.
it and walk with. A pure
Yes.
dust.
Yes, up to Thursday when we were here having dinner, Caroline just looked across at me, and Caroline said, I love to see when Lady D eat fish.
Listen to me.
Yeah, nothing no
Just
leave. So me tell
dissect
you,
it.
yeah.
Oh, Valerie said we should check her out. What, you want a competition? Maybe we should put on a Zoom competition.
Fish eating competition.
Who going with?
No, sir.
Oh
Well,
my God.
hello. No man, but I like fish. I like fish, which I eat it a lot now, and greens and stuff. But when I'm eating it, so I take off the fleshy part. I take out the central bone, and then I take my time now. All the eye, hello.
Listen to
Yeah,
me.
now I'm eat fish and look for me and skin up in face. When I eat fish, I say, as long as it's crispy, I eat it too. And then
Yes.
can't believe him think
Okay,
it's
then,
gross
Matt.
because he don't even eat fish. Huh?
Then you would like the Japanese cuisine of tuna fish eyeballs.
No, I
I
mean
think I
eat that.
I have that on my thing too,
Tuna
Jackie.
fish.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I mean, we could have the tuna
Tuna
fish
fish.
eyeball.
No man, I have it on
Yeah,
my
but that
list too.
our regular fish, if it's crispy, fry crispy, I'll eat the eye.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, man.
But only when
No,
it's fried
sir.
crispy. I mean, I do not know.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh my
all right,
goodness.
here we go now. So, fried spider. Welcome to Would You Eat That? We're in that segment at 10:44 a.m. Wherever you are, tell them come. I'm about to take you. We are about to take you. Because I'm telling you, when I saw fried spider, I had to look. It's one plate high, so with spiders.
Oh,
With spider.
hallelujah.
Hey. Now, fried spider is a regional delicacy popular in the Cambodian town of Skuon, prepared by
Yes.
marinating it in MSG, sugar and salt, and then frying it in garlic. Now, you want to tell me that doesn't sound like something you can eat. Apparently, it has more
That sounds
meat
good.
on
Honestly, it sounds good.
it. Apparently, it has more meat on it than a grasshopper. So you would think that, maybe it's not so meaty. They say the spider has more meat on it than a grasshopper, but also has brown sludge in the abdomen. You know, that
Yes, I would think so.
that gooey stuff there, which consists of mainly innards, eggs, and
Lord, I must know.
let me finish. Which consists of mainly innards, eggs, and excrement. Yum, 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 yum. So when all that gets seasoned up and fried, sure. Just
Excrement. No, sir. Not in my mouth.
Jackie, share one of yours. Max, get ready to share one of yours now. Go ahead.
Well, how about the live octopus tentacles? Live octopus tentacles, and this is in South Korea. And it is served with a dash of sesame oil. And it's still wiggling while it's being ingested. And they say that there are times when the suckers get stuck to the throat. Get stuck to the esophagus.
Yeah.
Because the things are still alive and it's still wiggling. And the sesame oil is tasty, but the suckers, sometimes you have to do a little extra reaching in order to relieve yourself of the suckers in order for it to be ingested, fully ingested. But it is a delicacy of South Korea.
So I would say that you need to shoot in a timely manner so that they won't get a chance to go down. And you have to be figuring out, no, how do I swallow here? I would say that because, you can't just gobble it. You have to chew it up.
I don't think so. Exactly. But, okay.
So we're going to try.
I would eat the octopus. I would eat the octopus, but I don't think alive. I think we do eat octopus right now.
Yes, man.
We eat it, but it's just that we don't eat it alive.
No, man. People are delving into a lot of different species out there that
we do eat.
So come back. What you have for us this
morning? Well, you know what? I can't blame people who become vegetarian because with all these weird things and cookings. I would never want to be a part of them. I'm going to stick to the evil that I know where food is concerned. Sorry. But when I did my research, the first thing I found is that Italian pizza is the most photographed food in the world. Pizza. The most photographed food in the world. That was something I discovered, which I found very intriguing. And then I also found that the top 7 cuisine in the world is number 1 is Chinese. And number 2 is French. Number 3 is Italian. Number 4 is Indian. Number 5 is Japanese. 6 is Thai. And 7 is Turkish. I also discovered that strangest delicacies in the world. Kivak, that's Kivak. That's in green. That's from a dish in Greenland. Penis fish.
Not true.
Is a South Korean dish.
What?
Kasu
No, continue, Max.
Continue. Marzu is an Italian dish, and akart is a.
Max, we're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. Something went wrong there, Maxie. We're not hearing you. Okay, Jackie, you're hearing me?
Yes, I am. Oh,
all right.
All right. So
Max will have to figure out what went wrong there. Maxie, we'll give you some time. All right, let me share a quick one. How many of us like cheese?
I do.
A lot of you love cheese, right? So let me share this one for you. Okay, Max, you're back.
Oh, she's back. Yes, she's back.
Continue.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so then I also discovered the yummiest food in the world is something called rendang. It's an Indonesian dish, and it's beef simmered in coconut milk with spices including turmeric, garlic, lemongrass, ginger, chilies, and a seasoning called galang gal.
Galang.
What?
Galang gal. Galang gal. That's the name of the spice. Galang gal.
That sounds good. I would eat that.
That's something I would eat because it's beef and all of the spices are stuff that I'm familiar with, except for the galang gal, because I don't know what galang gal is.
Okay, no problem. So let me take you over. You finished, Max? So that
you can go ahead.
All right. Yes. So let me drop this on now. Everybody say yes. I love cheese. Maybe after me done, no, whatever. Anyhow.
My mind tell me say I go somewhere there. All right, go on.
Let me take you to maggot. Let me take you over to maggot, not maggoty. Maggot.
Hallelujah.
Cheese. And that's Casamarzu, Sardinia. Basically, brace yourselves. The decomposition these maggots cause to Sardinian sheep milk, aged pecorino cheese creates a soft and pungent aged cheese. There was a period when the EU Food and Safety Commission banned the production of this infested cheese, and rightly so. Then there, of course, developed a black market for the stuff, which cost double the price of the non-rotted, non-maggot-filled version of pecorino. Now, the ban has been lifted, but the cheese is still held in cultural regard. Would you pay more for maggots in your cheese? That's the question.
In the name of Jesus.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I probably would.
Would you eat that? Would you eat that?
Because remember when cheese is being fermented or some of these things are being fermented, it's it's what you call it, fungus that helps to even liquor. You know, it's fungus that helps to bring some of these things to perfection. Right. So and some of these insects like worms, if they take to that cheese and that's what they feed, and they feed on nothing else, because that's what they eat. Some say they can't survive outside of that. Some of them, if they outside of that, they die. So therefore, that is, I don't see anything wrong with them helping in the process, because it adds to. We have stuff living inside of us, we have natural flora. When they talk about flora, you hear them talk about flora inside of your stomach. What do you think it is?
Right.
So therefore,
interesting.
If we think of it that way.
So I'm kind of weird. I was a weird child. So I liked to walk along or garden as a child. There were bougainvillea plants. And the caterpillars, they like that plant.
Yes.
So I liked to see how how their bodies would curl. And I would put them on my hand and let them crawl up and that kind of weirdness. But I was also fascinated when I don't like number 11 mango, because we know they are something about number 11. When it go bad,
I always have maggot. I always have worm. Yeah,
maggot. Right. So, but I used to like to look at the maggots and just see how they would move, and they reminded me so much of the caterpillar.
Yes.
And truthfully, so no, don't beat me now. I would literally. So while some people would grab a knife, I'm here telling you the truth. While some people would grab a knife and say, "All right, let me slice off that part," because
with the maggot,
Dennis would have just used our mouth and bite it out.
Yes, we do that.
And then spit it out.
Yes, we never have no knife when we go a bush.
Yes,
I do that.
Right.
Yes, I did that as a kid.
As I read about it, when I saw that this one that I researched about the cheese, I'm like, okay, that's not bad. Because if we could have used my mouth and bite out the mango,
the
maggot, then I could possibly do that with anything else. Boy, by the time to our audience, we just love you all. We trust that at the end of the program, you will still find us favorable. Yes, you will still love us.
I'll stop eating certain things.
So Andrea says that not a big fan of flying fish, but will eat it. My husband would prefer to eat snapper, even though him fried a bone. I guess that's what she's saying. What is this now? Love that about you, Lady D. You will experiment with the food. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man.
Karine says, Isabel eat fish head to the last piece. She take apart the head and eat everything. It's a unique experience. You and Belle can par, of course. Felix says, okay, Jackie, I beg to differ. I challenge Lady D. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Challenges.
Listen, we're going to have a Zoom meeting or something.
So everybody want a competition. Lady D, you and I need to compete in fish head eating. Me eat the eye, ever me eat all the eye.
Yes, me say, Lady D, no, listen, man. Lady D don't play with the something.
So Karine is asking,
what about the fish egg dish?
Okay.
When I like fish egg. When I saw them, I take that out and dash away.
Valerie says,
the escargot
here.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh no, escargot is snail.
No spider around here.
Aldit said, no spider. I would be afraid them come back to life. You could not give me enough money to eat a spider.
Why?
Same here. Darling.
Yes, I like conch. When I went to Nassau, give me conch. Yeah, man, when you fix it.
I've never eaten conch.
I eat
I've never eaten conch.
Sea cat.
No, never eat none of them. I eat regular fish.
Yes. So just running through. Jackie, you have another one? Okay. Number 11, mango, guava, and almond always have in maggot, a.k.a. worm, a.k.a. creepers.
Creepers.
Felix says, Mr. topic is so much fun. I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Felix. Hey,
Thank you,
Ray, Ray,
Felix.
Ray, Ray, what is the most unusual food you've ever had, whether overseas or locally? Tell me. You notice this gentleman has been coming to the movie late these days.
How would I know?
Network problem, King
Ryan.
Ryan. All right, Jackie, what you have again for
Oh
Fresh
us?
Ryan.
yes. There's there's a thing called blood pudding. Blood pudding. My mother told us about blood pudding first when she visited Antigua. She was in Antigua for a while, and she came back and told us about blood pudding. And it is made mostly of the blood of, it's a pig's blood, and in some cases cow's blood. And it is seasoned and it is wrapped like it's poured into the intestines of the pig, and it would turn out to, seasoned and all of that and boiled, and it would come out like a sausage.
Oh.
So I don't know if we've had that and not know, but
All right. Come, Max.
that's
'cause
another thing.
I have another one coming up. Go ahead, Max. So, Max,
Wait,
so Max is
they say what?
Go ahead.
My grandmother always say, what I no see out no leave, because if you eat something and you don't know what it is, then that's a different thing. But if me once know, it now go in my mouth. No way.
What you have?
Okay, so I also discovered 10 weirdest dishes, which I only made a few of. It says the tuna fish eyeball, which you already mentioned, and the spider, the tarantula spider, and soup made from ants' eggs. Soup made from ants' eggs.
I saw that. I was like, huh?
How do you even harvest those eggs to make soup? How does one even harvest ants' eggs to make soup?
Man. There's an art in that.
Yes. Yes, Max.
I thought that was
So do
crazy.
you know?
So here's another one.
Oh, I was going to give you
Huh?
one.
Hold on, Jack.
What
Max,
was that?
Max, you finish? You finished with that one?
Yes, for now.
Save some for later, Max. Save some for later.
Yes.
Yes. So we do one at a time. So here is stuffed mice with stuffed mice, M-I-C-E, with mince.
Not Jesus.
And this is
with what? Stuff with what?
Let me. So quiet class. Let's do this in a.
Oh, you're kind of gone far, you know.
Stuffed. Hello. We say, would you eat that?
Hey!
Stuffed mice with mince. And this is out of Dormis in Rome. Yes, they are still eaten. Today, these mice are a protected species. But in ancient Roman times, they were stuffed with mincemeat, nuts, herbs, and spices. That sounds good.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
It is reported that this ancient delicacy is still consumed in the tens of thousands, by the way, in a small village located, write this village down, everybody, so when you travel there, you can go place your order. Located in the southern Italian region of Calabria. Okay. Yes. So that's stuffed mice with mince. All right, Jack.
Okay. So, do you know this animal right here? Let me make sure that everybody can see it good.
Turn crossway.
Yeah. Turn crossway.
Chrissy the animal.
Okay.
That's,
that's
the
dig up the ground.
That's the armadillo.
Armadillo.
No, armadillo, yes.
And that's the armadillo.
Yes.
To me, this looks like like a little roving what you call the thing there, grenade. You know, the grenade that soldiers throw. That's what I call it. It looks like a roving grenade to me. But here in Florida, okay, whole smoked armadillo in Central Florida. When most people think of Florida, they imagine Disney World and Miami Beach. But if you venture into the heart of the peninsula, you will find a wonderful folks who take pride in living off the land. This means eating and cooking animals like armadillo. My guides, the person from Pinterest who was doing this, he said his hunter friends, David and whoever else they are, prepared smoked armadillo, cooked in its own shell and filled with vegetables and stuff like that. Vegetables and seasonings, and they make a unique barbecue that they use to pour over it. So there you go. Smoked armadillo.
Okay, thank you. Max stressed.
If I hear one more, I'm going to scream.
Don't stress, Max. Don't stress. Don't.
Me not Florida again unless I'm fish.
So, ladies and gentlemen, so what we usually do, the group of us, we huddle together and we plan our topics in advance. And Max is very much a part of the planning.
But me not a part of the eating.
Okay. Max, you have another one?
Go ahead, Max.
Okay, but yeah, so the one I want to share now, this is nothing weird. This because we all eat this. But I discovered that there was 50 weirdest food from around the world, and the number one weirdest food from around the world is chicken feet.
Oh, please.
That's the number one. And we all do eat
please.
it. They mentioned that East Asia, Caribbean, South America, and South Africa, those are the folks that fool around eating chicken food. And we know we make it in all different
I guess what they mean is it's a number one weirdest food that's eaten.
Food. Right, yes.
Maybe
because
that's
a lot
what
of
they
countries
mean.
would eat it. Yes. Yes, it's the weirdest food from around the world.
But not the one that...
but the weirdest one is chicken feet.
But not the number one that grosses you out. Because chicken
feet
it
grosses me out.
So,
yeah, but I love chicken foot. Right now I have chicken foot in my freezer. I love it and my husband love it. So I cook that a lot. Yes.
Yeah, man. Even the kids here, Shanti and Eliana, they love
okay, but I don't know if you guys know about this, but I eat this as a child growing up. It's probably weird to some people, not weird to me because I grew up in a very poor family and my grandmother would always make tuna and make fashion. And she would cook jackfruit, curry jackfruit. The young jackfruit, she would cut it up and curry it and we eat it with rice. And it looked just like, tripe.
My dear.
That looked like a tripe.
That's a delicacy now, and what they do is use the jackfruit, the young jackfruit, and the stringy part of the jackfruit to do the same thing. So grandma was
that's the part I'm talking about.
Grandma was
that's what I'm talking about. It's the inside part. She would cut out the inside part, but it's young, and curry it up and eat it. We'd eat that with rice. So that was a delicacy for me as a child, but me didn't look at it as being poor. That's what I saw. I saw poor there, but she made it.
Okay, so you said something, Max, that many people might think of the foods that they eat in the same way. They had nothing else, and that's what they grew up knowing. Because your grandmother fed that to you, I'm sure to this day, if you get a meal like that right now, you would still eat it.
Yes.
Right? Because that's what you knew. Of
course I would.
Okay, so a meal like crow in jalapeno sauce. John Crow, sorry. Mr. Crow. You know, that's what people...
So, hey, where I grew up in Penance, when you're down at the crossroad or down a crossing, there was a flock of birds that you would see, and it's them. You would see them just hovering. Anytime they start hover, something is
something going.
Yes, yes.
Right here in America, crow meat has a bad reputation, but when cooked correctly, it reminds me of canvasback duck. I like duck, but you have different
I've had
species
duck.
of duck.
Yeah.
I like duck meat. I think it has more flavor. I think it has more flavor than turkey, and it's more flavorful to me. It takes seasoning better. Some of the sweeter tasting species that we have in North America is the hunting crow. And those are found in the Ozarks. Where's the Ozarks again? Up in Missouri? Is that where it is? And it helps. They cook it with bacon wrapped crow and jalapeno bites, rolled in brown sugar, dipped in soy sauce, and then grilled. This is Arkansas style.
Okay.
So you see, it look like anything goes. All right, so Arkansas game day food. So
yes.
Listen me.
All right. So now let's do this. Before I give you mine, let's hear. So welcome, Monica. My mother never make gully bean. She was very skeptical when it comes on to food. Okay. Hey, when we go river, I tell people when I go to river, the gully bean right along there. And after I soak in the water all day, sometimes we just pick some and carry them up, and they would be prepared. Okay. So some people, okay. So here, Herman says some people eat fowl tripe cooked alongside the fowl head.
No, sir. Fowl tripe.
So you eat the other part of the chicken?
I don't like tripe anyway.
You eat the chicken head?
No, I don't. I've never had chicken head. I mean, I no chicken head.
Forever. Everyone said me I get indigestion.
Maxim said, Max I get indigestion. What do they sell in KFC?
Chicken head, I mean, I eat it.
We put it on our ashes and roast it.
So
we couldn't even come on the phone again as an adult.
All right. So Ryan sent me this one. Ryan sent me about rat soup.
Rat
soup. The consumption. Hello. Now listen. Listen carefully.
Okay.
What is rat soup called? The consumption of caldo de rata. Rat soup.
What is Jesus?
Goes back to colonial times in Zacatecas, a state set on the high altiplano in the hearts of the country. Hello, in Mexico, please.
Then put your opinion because you know say a rat.
Caldo de rata.
Caldo de rata.
Lord. So let me find one
a rat castle. A rat castle.
Hush, Max.
Finish number one. Oh my goodness.
We didn't mean to go so hard, but we're just making you aware. This program brings you greater awareness of what's out there. Okay.
Yes, it does. I'm telling you, it surely did open my eyes. I'm telling you. So this particular topic opened up my eyes.
So in Southeast Asia, there is what is called bird's nest soup, which is, now this Asian delicacy is made from the nest of the swiftlet bird. Go look up swiftlet bird, who instead of collecting twigs for its bed, builds its own out of its gummy saliva, which goes hard. Which goes hard when exposed to air. Usually the built high up on cliff faces. Harvesting them is a dangerous business, and many people die each year. Whether its rubbery taste is worth this human sacrifice, the writer says, I've yet to find out. So it's not something
Because I guess he's not trying it.
no, it's not something you want to
There you
really
go, Dennis. We're going to get little budness. We're going to make soup, cook. Lord. Extremism
they also
that, for want of a better word.
So welcome everyone. 30 minutes after 11. Boy.
I also found.
You're welcome, Monica. Monica, please share the link with your friends. And hold on, Jackie. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Monica, please share the link with your friends and family. And let everybody know the show is on. We're wrapping up at 11:30. So Eval says no.
Rat soup for whooping cough. No,
was
but
medicine in Jamaica years ago.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Indeed.
But the research is yet to find out what rat soup does for whooping cough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hi.
This
I
is
delivered
a
rat baby. What can I say?
You what? You delivered a rat having baby?
Into a little corner. Yes, over my neighbor, over Miss. Me did weird. Me I tell you, over Miss Linny. Did we hear? And one nice carry on. When we look, she get caught in some part of the board inside of the house and giving birth. Them little something pink so.
Lord Jesus.
And so me.
Are you got on doctor?
Two things I've done. Two things I've done. I've helped to deliver a kid stuck up into barbed wire by we neighbor.
Oh, a goat.
In toll gate. A goat. And the rat with the baby mice. Then. Me mean to say. I'm not as I'm like that.
No,
so
sir. People underestimate Lady D. Never know so Lady D was so adventurous.
Very. Okay, when I was growing up to my grandmother, she would cook coca leaf. You know, coca leaf, when you were a kid, they say coca leaf scratch, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you touch it or rip it, it would scratch you. But my grandmother cook up coca leaf, the young part, before it opens up wide, when it's curled, she would cut down the heart of it out, cut it up and cook it up. And we eat it with rice like callaloo.
Yes, it was like callaloo, but some Caribbean islands use the dasheen leaf. If I remember right, Trinidad or Tobago, one of those places, they use it and they cut it up and cook it up. They cook it up just like callaloo.
Callaloo, yeah.
So grandma was innovative. She was on something.
Right.
She
said they would put it in soup as well. They would boil it and chop it up and put it in the soup too. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lady. Please take a look since I just did a rat segment courtesy of Ryan.
What is that? Lord have mercy.
The rat. Nicely cooked up.
Cook up.
No, you won't tell me you see that. You're not see it nicely colored.
Listen, when I lived in New York, when I lived in the Fordham area,
and they're very meaty, you know. Them very meaty.
Yes.
They're very look sumptuous, they man. Hey.
There's a certain time of year that they have in St. James Park over there, it's like a traditional picnic for people of Pacific. Like the Pacific Islands, like Hawaii, because there were a lot of Hawaiian people who lived close to that area. And let me tell you something. When we're walking around that park, I may see on some skewers or something will look like rat, and they were very happily barbecuing their rat. That don't look like guinea pig. It looks like rat. And they were very proud and very happy eating their rat-looking something.
I say anything.
Well, it is also said that Tulsa chicken is rat.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised.
The Tulsa chicken at the Chinese restaurant.
General Tso.
General Tulsa, yeah.
General Tso.
So.
True that me like Chinese food again from me hear that.
No
So
dear.
I might have eaten some from me hear that I have not purchased Chinese food again. Me no buy Chinese food. Cause me don't know where they have in there. Me not trust it.
So here ever him now, but I wait, say here, sir, no. Lady D, educate us on rat delivery, please. I can.
Please.
Me should I go be a vet or something. I was not afraid. So, Monica said, I saw a baby rat, not mice, in a nest. I saw a baby rat. And Valerie said,
I grew up on a farm with my grandparents, and we have to deliver the goat. When the goat having its kid and couldn't have the kid, we have to do that. So I grew up on a farm. I'm never afraid of those things. Kill chicken and all these things.
Yeah, so people are now eating mongoose as a protein dish. There you have it.
Not me. Me like no mongoose.
Hello. Things are gone.
So look at these little fellas. Look at these little fellas.
What I do?
Okay, nicely on
the
grill.
Yeah, they look nice. Then those are grubs. Those are coconut grubs. Coconut tree grubs. Okay, in the heart of the Amazon jungle in Peru, locals harvest coconut tree grubs and sell them in the markets cured and charred over an open flame. These protein-rich grubs taste like crisp rolls of charred chicken. So there you go, Maxine. There's chicken. So everything is chicken. It tastes like charred chicken skin. That's what I should say. If they are cooked properly, if not, they taste like pus bags filled with rotten. All right, I won't say it. I won't say that. I will leave that apart. If they're not cooked properly. Okay.
I was watching Jackie. I was watching a video with a little girl eating the same grubs. A video, a reel. I was watching a video of a little girl eating grubs. And I had to swipe the screen fast. I swiped the screen up so fast.
Couldn't manage.
When I realized what it was. I couldn't manage it.
Oh my goodness. You know that people have frog legs. Right? Frog legs?
Yes.
Yes.
France,
I know about frog legs.
I've had frog legs.
I've never had it, but we went and
you dip it into a sauce. You dip it into a sauce. It's nicely fried. It looks like fried chicken right here.
Yes.
And the sauce is on the side. And you just dip it. Hey, I used to catch them, so wouldn't mind trying one.
No, well, we went on a cruise 2015. With another couple, and they ordered frog legs, and I couldn't stand to sit down and eat frog, because the frog is something I'm afraid for. I'm deadly afraid of frogs. I would never put that thing to my mouth. You're crazy? No?
You eat this though? You eat this?
Yeah.
You can't eat this, Mike. This is star fruit.
Star fruit, yeah.
Star fruit. So my brother brought a bag of star fruit, picked off his tree. So here goes star fruit.
It's rich in vitamins.
Now, Monica says, me nah nyam none of them singing there. Singing. Lord, me don't even like no meat. Ryan says a lot of us need protein.
Protein, yes.
Protein deficient people walking around. A lot of protein deficient people walking around. Yesterday, somebody sent me a reel that says that the Chinese man in Jamaica, the Chinese them that come to Jamaica eat off all of the donkey them. I don't know how true that is.
My grandmother
she said I'm the donkey leave because them eat off the donkey them.
Guess what? My grandmother never ate salt meat because she swear to God say ask and take a milk. She say ask meat and she would never eat it. She cooked the soup but she didn't eat the meat.
Oh dear.
She's probably right. The other day there was a thing on the internet that says 29% of the meats that we eat is horse meat. So you never know.
Lord help us.
Oh, Lord.
Lady D, I don't blame you for being a vegetarian. You do the right thing. You escape it all. You never have to worry about what you put into your lips.
We know about the kangaroos, right, out of Australia. And this meat looks really interesting. Historically, the staple meat for indigenous Australians, kangaroo, is high in protein and low in fat, making it a pretty healthy choice. It's gamey in flavor and served in multiple ways, from a simple steak to sausages or burgers. Although some animal groups are against the hunting and harvesting of kangaroos for meat, many ecologists see farming native animals as much better for the fragile Australian rangelands than cattle and say it could massively reduce greenhouse emissions. Okay. There
you know what?
you have that. But
you know what? I have a box of burger in my freezer, and it's been sitting there for a long while. Because after we purchased it, for some reason I just doubted that it's beef. It doesn't have that reddish look. It's more white and it's very salty. Now, that's one of the reasons I haven't eaten more of it. It don't look like beef, like a burger should look for me.
What does it say on the box?
It says beef, but me just not trust it. Me just feel like it's not beef. The other day, now I make two of it. I mean, I eat none. Me just not want them more right because me just my gut feeling that it's not beef. That's my gut feeling based on the color of it. Now I'm gonna eat it. Let me tell you what happened to me years ago when I lived in New York. I went to Pathmark to shop, and I picked up meat thinking it was beef. And so the day when I got home, I opened it up and I seasoned and I cook it. Oh, me I cook it have this strong scent. Strong. I said, this don't look like beef. It don't smell like beef because it was very strong. And I took the package out of the garbage and I looked at it and it wasn't beef. It was that meat there. I don't know what it's called, but it has that strong scent when you cook it. I forget what the name of it is right now.
Sheep.
But I couldn't.
Sheep meat. Well, sheep meat is mutton.
It wasn't sheep. It was something else. But I ended up throwing it. I didn't eat it. None of us had it. We just throwing that garbage. Because I didn't read the package. I thought it was here.
We need to put out disclaimer here because Evol is saying, Lady D, them going to sue you and Jackie Max.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is the them? Who is the them that's going to sue us?
Then no, Valerie says, my daughter once told me that dog tastes like chicken. See, I said anything meat, flesh can eat.
I don't know about that. Lord, we don't know.
Goat brain.
Goat brain.
In Kentucky, they have
marrow seasoned and baked in banana leaf. Tastes good.
Goat brain.
Wait,
you weren't seeing it. It says goat brain, aka goat marrow.
No.
Seasoned and baked in banana leaf tastes good.
I've never had that, Ermin.
Okay.
I'm bewildered.
I've had, I think it's pig brain.
Lord, we're wrapping up soon. Jackie, you're about to do something.
No, I was gonna tell you about a hunter's stew, and it has to be made with at least 3 different types of meat. Example of the meats: squirrel, turkey, and deer. Those are like the hunters. If you're out in like Kentucky and you're a hunter, and it's got to be cooked on an open flame fire pit. And sometimes they have five version of it, like 5 wild meat version. I can only imagine possum and all these things with vegetables from the garden, including tomatoes, okra, and has a secret ingredient. I don't know what that secret ingredient is. Homemade currant jelly. You know, currant, the fruit. homemade currant jelly, and it's served with rich cornbread, bacon-rich cornbread. That's what they serve it with. Like they make the cornbread with bacon. And the dish is called, it looks like a soup, stew, mix it, have all kind of stuff in it. It's called burgo.
Okay. There you go. So here's another one, and we're wrapping up now in a minute. It's 28 minutes after 11 o'clock. But how about southern fried rattlesnake? Right here in the United States. Right here in the US. Southern fried rattlesnake. A favorite in the southwestern United States. It's said to taste a little like frog legs. Experts advise boiling the meat off the bones before dipping in egg and covering in seasoned salt mix, flour, and breadcrumbs. Deep fat fry and munch away. Hey.
Probably I would try it.
It looks good. It looks really
I don't like snake. I don't even like to see them on pictures. But I would probably take a bite.
I'm looking at a whole guinea pig in the center of a table. One guinea pig.
But guinea pigs, we used to raise guinea pig. I told you about the story with the rabbits, and my grandfather. We had the rabbits at home. We had to come home from school in the evenings, pick water grass and Spanish needle and feed them and give them the carrots. And we used to love doing that. One evening it was raining and we came home from school and Grandpa said, "I have some lovely soup for hurry up and beer that time. You're wet and you're up there chilly. So with the soup come in handy. Jump around the table, ready to eat a soup, and man dig down in the soup. Soup tastes nice. It kind of have a different flavor, but it tastes nice. And we eat the soup. Grandpa say, "You know what you're eating? It's a rabbit that you have been taking such good care of." Lady. All I know that I found myself outside. It's like, I don't know if I speedy or whatever, but all of the rabbits from down here so start to come back up. Because we were raising the rabbits as pets and Grandpa was raising them for us to eat. So yes, we think so we're pets, but Grandpa was raising rabbits for us to eat. But my sister told me that you cannot pay for jerk rabbit meat in Jamaica now. You see, like when you go to the jerk festivals and so on, you can get rabbit meat jerk over $3,000 a pound for it. Please. Hello. And it might be more now. So
let me get my jerky for.
So take a look at this. Take a look at this picture that I just captured. Let's see. So take a look at this. There's my camera.
Bring it right up to the. What is that?
Okay.
It looks like you have an eye.
And the beak.
Yes, like a beak. I see a beak.
Okay.
Lord.
So let me share what that is. So it's the balut out of the Philippines, a developing duck. Now listen. So maybe this should just wrap up the show. They tell you said things out here that would. It's a developing duck.
All right.
Embryo.
Young duck.
Embryo that's boiled alive in its shell, as well as sounding incredibly harsh. It looks incredibly unappetizing. Still, it's a common street food and is usually served with beers.
Oh, all right. That one that can pass. That one that can pass. Boy, kudos to our Jamaican cuisine.
Hey. No, well, hi. Some people may still say we eat things that them wouldn't eat.
Yeah, that's true. Cold foot and then something. Yeah. Cold foot and cold tripe and these things, yes.
Tripe.
And cow tongue. I saw somebody buy a cow tongue and I couldn't manage it.
Listen, Maxine, cow tongue is nice. No, it is very nice.
Buy the cow tongue. I look upon him and eat it. We couldn't manage it.
No, it's very nice, especially if it's cooked right. It makes a great sandwich.
Okay, so as we're wrapping up, let's post some of our comments here. Tony, hey Tony. Tony says Mississippi is known for skunk soup. Mhm.
Oh, possum. A possum?
So,
Possum soup?
Me not go Mississippi.
well,
All because of
Andrea.
that?
So Andrea says, love stew peas and rice and peas soup. Okay. Now poor Eval says, no, I'm taking Malox.
No, you have all right. You need to. If you like,
After
me, go
this
take it after
full,
the show.
everyone, this is
Okay.
like a full 5-course meal or 6-course meal. Yeah.
Herman says, not only jerk rabbit, but jerk deer too.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Felix says, murder, Jackie just lost her stomach. Vicarious indigestion. Well, guess what? In our neck of the
Oh my
woods, we love
gosh.
what we love. Many of us are open to
Oh gosh,
trying
me late.
new delicacies, but
Hush,
I just
Audrey can go watch the show after. She late.
go watch it after, Aud. You will enjoy it. So we have salted cow tongue boiled and served with boiled cabbage.
Wait, boiled cabbage.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, we're doing good. So we want to say thanks to everyone who tuned in this morning. No worry. Just pretend you're never here. And pretend you never see. But we are opening opening you to new experiences that hey, this is what is happening across other parts of the world. And people are enjoying what you know is what you know. And if you want to go learn something new, then you have to go experiment and try. That's all that you have to do. Saturday morning runnings, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. right here on Inside the Zone YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. On Mondays, I'm live on Linkage Radio from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Thursdays. Catch us on Saturday with Jackie, Max, Sharonette, Jen, right here doing what we do. Laugh, inform, educate, and just so we stay, as so we turn, So, ladies, you want to say your quick goodbye so we can bless up the people and say ta-ta?
So good to see you guys again. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And pudding pan still there. Pudding still a bake. Cake still a make.
It's your season, I know. It's Jackie's season. All right, so Thanksgiving was wonderful. Let me hope you had a lot of wonderful Thanksgiving and probably still have leftover because we know we stay. We have to cook enough and make sure everything's Sunday because we don't want to cook again. Anyway, you all have a wonderful weekend. Blessings and love. Stay dry, stay warm. Lots of love from this heart to yours.
That's right. And from yours truly, I'm always appreciative of the support. And whenever you get the chance, just pray for us and we'll pray for you. These are interesting times in which we're living, but we know that God loves we. And
absolutely,
he has our back, right? So we say blessings to everybody today. I have something else to go do. Jackie have something else to go. Max have something to do. And Hono have
my book. You should see my bed. My book.
Right?
May I go eat my tea?
Should go eat that.
I'm going to eat somebody's eyeball. We don't know whose, but they're going to have somebody's eyeball.
A slice of tea and a cup of cake. I'm going to have a slice of tea and a cup of cake.
Okay, that's right.
All right, go have a slice of tea and a cup of cake.
Thanks, everybody. Blessings. Enough love.
All right.
And,
bye.
When you see something, just say, would I eat that? Enough blessings.
Yeah.
We're out.
All right. Bye.
People love good tasting food. Think about it. There are countless cultures and subcultures in the world, and food, well, let's say, is exceptional. Our palates come alive when we smell the aroma of some good Jamaican fried chicken, crock pot iguana stew in Florida, jollof rice at Taste of West Africa, and flying fish in Barbados. The takeaway, each is unique in taste, yet There are a few unusual dishes that make us cringe, like the Jamaican Susumba, aka Gully bean, Bitaya, or Jing Leed, grasshoppers in Thailand. And not to gross you out any further, but fried spider in Cambodia. Would you eat that? As Satideh morning runnings, come make we talk. People love good tasting food. Think Change the atmosphere of your worship experience with Creative House LED video wall. Financing is available. Easy monthly payments, $0 down, 3-year warranty, and 24/7 customer service. We provide you with high quality, high refresh rate, and stable LED screens. Call Creative House at 914-510-4546. That's 914-510-4546. Or visit our website at www.cre8ivehouse.us.